I'm Art Valdez. I am the expedition leader of the Boys of the Balangay. But before that, I was the expedition leader of the first Philippine Mount Everest expedition that put the first Filipino on top of the highest peak in the world. We were in Mount Everest in 2006, 7, and 8. After coming home, you're carried by the adrenaline of adventure. And then suddenly, something came into my mind. I said, why not I should trace the migration of our forefathers? How did we ended up inhabiting this vast archipelago? So I did my research. I went to the National Museum and I asked them, what's the mode of transport that our ancient forefathers used and their way of migration? And they said, sir, there is a boat that was dug up in 1976 in Butuan, and it was carbon dated 320 AD, 4th century. And I asked the people from the National Museum, the archaeology department, how can I build the boat? I said, sir, can somebody here in Luzon or the Visayas can build the boat? He said, sir, no one can build that boat. Unless you go Tawi-Tawi, among the Sama tribe, they can build boat like that. I went to Tawi-Tawi. From there, I was able to get the boat builders, and I said, I'd like to build the boat exactly the way it was. So guided by the National Museum, the archaeological department, built the boat exactly the kind of boat that was dug up in Butuan in 1976. The first boat I built is called Diwata ng Lahi because he's the spirit of a race. And then I built Sama Tawi-Tawi in honor of the boat builders, and then Masawa Hung Butuan in honor of the people from Butuan, and then Lahi ng Marilika, that's another boat that they built, and then Sultan Sinsulu, the boat that sailed to commemorate the 700 years voyage of the Sultan to China. And this last one, this is the sixth boat, Florentino Das. Ito si Bong, anak ito ng master boat builder namin. Pag-anim na sakayang ginawa niya, helper siya, pero natututo na siya ng skills of building the boat.
Ako po ay si Al-Rafi T. Abdullah. Karangalan din sa akin na naging parte ako ng kaya marami akong natutunan na galing sa mga ninuno namin. Bata ka pa lang, tinuturuan ka ng paano sa dagat, tapos maglayag, magsagwan, tinuturuan ka na. Naituro na rin sa amin ni tatay ko ng pagbuo ng balangay. Pati yung mga bangka na maliliit na, yun yung traditional na ginagamit namin doon, yung bangka, yung pang seaweed farming. Katulad ng paglinis doon sa baba ng ilalim ng doon sa may kilyan, doon sa dagat, sisirin, linisan yung mga dumi, yung mga sisi nila, para hindi maanuhan ng tamilok.
Yung parang si termite, bumubutas yan eh. So sumisisid sa ilalim once a week para to clean up yung bottom. Sila sumisisid dito sa ilalim. The leadership skills, Boys of the Balangay, at the same time yung Mount Everest, the same. What does it mean basically? It is for a leader to subsume your own personal interest and goal to that of the team. When you blend your goal with that of the team, your leadership is questionable. Even the possibility of perishing, either in the extreme cold of Mount Everest or the big waves of the oceans. But then, because we're a team, we know how to manage and work together. Each one very clear exactly how they will handle the boat. And with prayers as the most powerful tool, we safely reach our destination. If you notice, this is a modern boat. Compared noon, talagang motorized siya. Motorized siya, may GPS, may yung mga panel siya, may kamarote na ito. Dito kami natutulog kung kailan minsan. Ito, you can have a look at dito. Itong quarters namin sa loob. Yan. May quarters yan. May CR yan. So, this, I decided to build a boat this time with comfort because yung dati, survival. So, this is not a survival boat. This is already boat made of comfort.
Ano po nangyari dun sa unang limang?
Ang first boat nasa National Museum, kailan i-restore. Ang isang boat naman nandun sa Butuan, yung isa we have to burn it, yung sa Matawi-Tawi in Palawan. And then ang isang Maharlika, doon i-restore din namin ulit yon.
Bakit po sinusunod?
We have to burn the, parang part ng tradition yan eh. Yung spirit of the boat will go with it. Oh, tradition yan na you burn the what's left with the boat. Who is Florentino Das? We should remember our heroes and our icons. So I'm honoring him by naming this boat after Florentino Das. He went to Hawaii, I don't know, maybe to find work or a stowaway in the late 40s. And then sometime in 1954, I think he was lonesome, he would like to go home. So he built a boat by himself and then sailed solo and crossed the Pacific, landed in Surigao. This was 1956. He ended up landing in different islands in the Pacific, doing repairs, and he made it here, treating him and calling him as the greatest Filipino seafarer. This boat is named after Florentino Das, in order to inspire and encourage people. So I use my adventure in order to attract the attention of our people. And then followed the voice of the Balangay, building a boat powered by the wind, steered by the stars. What I'm aiming to accomplish is that there is nothing impossible for Filipinos. Filipinos are capable of teamwork. The country with so much potential. There's so much promises among us, the people. So what I did, climb Mount Everest, Boys of the Balangay, because those are symbols of something that is very difficult to accomplish, which we did with flying colors.
Simpol.ph. Living made simple.